Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing week 8 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2025 collection. But before I get into week 8, guys, I have to thank you once again, because just off the back of the previous video that I did where we hit 3,960 subscribers and I set a new subscriber milestone, you've come through and helped the channel reach that milestone. So thank you. I've got to take a moment out of this video to thank the public and private subscribers for subscribing to the channel. I didn't expect the turnaround to be so quick. So thank you very much for the continuous support. Now that we have hit 3,965, we hit the next milestone of 3,970 before the end of August. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of the month. But now we can get into it. So yes, I expressed in a previous video that I'm trying to catch up to do the weekly releases of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2025 collection before the next season comes out, which comes out in about a week's time from my understanding, which will be the Fall-Winter 2025. So we're up to week 8 and covering that 8th drop, and that's what we're going to be doing today, covering the release details, the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on the pieces and the week as a whole. How we're going to cover that is by using a Supreme community page. We'll head on over there now and we'll start covering the release details for week 8. So here we are at the Supreme community page that we're going to be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you want to vote on the items yourselves. But we'll cover the release details for week 8 and then we'll dive into the individual categories and see what pieces released in this week. So let's kick it off by covering the release details. Week 8 released on the 17th of April 2025. It had an online release, 11 AM EDT time in the United States, 4 PM British Standard Time in the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. Now, it would have dropped 2 days later because it would have dropped on a Thursday, and then 2 days later on the Saturday for Asia. They would have got it on the 19th of April. But if you have any further questions on when and where it released, drop them in the comment section below. Happy to try and answer them. And now that we've covered the release details, let's get into these categories. So let's start off by seeing what tops/sweaters released in week 8. We have quite a few options that released this week. We have the speckled zip-up sweater vest. If it was like $40 on a sale rack, maybe, but for that price tag, I'm gonna have to agree with the Supreme community on this one. We've then got the ballet short sleeve top. I actually really like this all over print design on this top, and that's not common for me to like that on tops. So yeah, I'll leave it as a thumbs up. We then have the tonal applique sweater, not for me. We then have the split short sleeve football top. I don't mind this as a football top, but I kind of wish that the color offerings were a little bit different because the design is fine. I just wish the color was more enticing, but it's fine. I'll leave it as a thumbs up. Wouldn't pick it up though. And then we have the small box logo t-shirt, which just a simple t-shirt they release every couple seasons, and it features a small box logo on the left breast. Comes in numerous amounts of color options. I would just go with white or black, but that's just because I love that color combo for t-shirts. It's not a bad t-shirt. I can't fault it. Moving into the bags, we have the mesh bags that released for this week. None of them overly appeal to me. I definitely think the tote bag is the best one in like the black color, but the brown and red design, it's too loud, it's too much in my face. I'd have to go with black, but I also just don't wear bags because I don't carry a lot. In fact, I'm finding less and less reasons to even carry a wallet these days. So bags for me, it's not really a market that I'm looking to get into. And if I was, I'd probably just get like a nice canvas, I guess, side bag. Call it there. Now to the shorts, we have a hideous option here. We have the Cities Jacquard short. I think this is horrendous. I'm out. Then we have the baggy denim short. I'm not a huge fan of jorts. I'd much rather just like some nice traditional cotton shorts, call it there. I'm gonna leave it as a thumbs down for me. For the pants, we have a reflective ripstop track pant. I think this is perfectly fine. I don't wear track pants though, so I'm kind of out for this one, but I don't hate it, so I guess I'll leave it as a thumbs up because it's not horrendous. To the accessories, we have some mini planters. If you want a set of 3 for $50 that have Supreme on them, you can get some small pots to put some plants in. Look, these are so dirt cheap if you actually just go to a hardware store, a florist, you know, there's heaps of places you can buy this stuff. It's ridiculously cheap. I love plants. I have so many in my lounge room. I love pot plants, but this, it's really hard for me to justify $50 when they're like under $10 each for a big one that's just not Supreme branded. So for me, I'm sorry, I can't. We've then got the Transformers G1 Optimus Prime figure for $100. I actually like that it's only $100. I think that's actually quite fair and reasonable. I think it is cool, but I wouldn't want it because where would I store it? But it's fine. For the collared shirts, we have You're a Bitch collared shirt. That's pretty crazy. Probably wouldn't wear it. Not really appealing to me. If the design was more interesting, maybe, but it's just a couple of the letters are highlighted in like the fridge magnet style, and it's not really doing too much for me. Now, if it was done in like all fridge magnets, or if it was like cut out pieces from magazines, maybe I could get around the design, but just like this, probably not. To the jackets, we have a reflective ripstop anorak to go with the pants, and I think it's fine. It's fine. The whole matching combination would be cool, but it's fine. Nothing crazy for me. We have the faux fur reversible hooded track jacket. There's a lot of different details there to break down. For me though, not really something that I would be interested in, to be honest. And then we have the denim trucker jacket, which I'll just click into before I give an opinion because I want to see the back of it. Does the back of it have... Okay, I'm impressed. I am impressed. I thought Supreme was going to slap a huge ugly logo on the back of it, but you've done well. All right, I can't fault them for it. I'm going to give it a thumbs up, but I had to be cautious because they always like to throw something ugly on the back of them. This one's actually not bad. Now to the sweatshirts, we have the frayed hooded sweatshirt. I don't think this is really doing much for me, so I will leave it as a downvote. We then have the Champion hooded sweatshirt, which, very classic Champion logo. Makes me feel like I'm going to university, to the Supreme University. Very solid color combinations and options. I like it. It's nice. It is a very nice classic hoodie. Now to the hats. We have the Cities design coming back on a 6-panel cap. For me, no way. Then we have the denim crusher coming back in some of the colors that the denim has been in. It's fine, but definitely the camp cap is the best one here out of all of them. Awesome color options, nice price point, nothing you can really complain about. And that is week 8 for Supreme's Spring Summer 2025 collection. How do I feel about it? A lot of it is junk. I do like the ballet short sleeve top. I think that design is nice. I do think like the small box logo t-shirt is nice because it's a classic. Nice hooded sweatshirt here. Nice denim trucker jacket here. But beyond that, it's a lot of other stuff to kind of fill this week. Definitely not one of the most memorable weeks of the season, but still got some pieces here and there. like every Supreme week that's not that great. There's always a couple pieces here and there, but I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on week 8, guys. Was week 8 a hit or a miss? Let me know how you feel about it down in that comment section below. And that is everything to cover about week 8, guys. We covered the release details. It's dropping on the 17th of April 2025, or should I say has already dropped on the 17th of April 2025. We covered all the individual pieces and my thoughts and opinions on the pieces and the week as a whole. Now I want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about week 8? Is it a hit for you? Is it a miss for you? I'd love to know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on week 8 down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep doing these videos to cover for winter 2025 when it comes out, let me know by giving me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned at the start of this video, we have a new milestone we're trying to reach of 3,970 subscribers. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we should be able to reach that milestone before the end of August. That is everything I have to say about week 8. Some pieces that aren't bad here. Nothing that really makes me want to rush out and go find it on the secondary market, but some pieces that if they came up for a good price and I had some money spare, yeah, I wouldn't say no to them, definitely. But would love to hear if you guys picked up anything from week 8 down in that comment section below. And until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, I'll catch you later.